Good afternoon, everyone. I want to begin with a story. Right after the election of Donald Trump as our president, there was a meeting at the Rhode Island School of Design where they wanted to talk to the students about what had happened and what the implications would be for our country. And a young woman stood up at that meeting and she said, "I'm from Turkey. I once lived in a vibrant and strong democracy. And then things started to change. First there were small things, and eventually we lost our country. Don't make the same mistake here in America." We're not going to make the same mistake here in America, because your presence here today is part of what we have to do to resist the hideous policies of this new administration. I think, like most of you, last night when I watched and heard about what was happening at airports all across this country, that people who are legally authorized to return to the United States were being detained, and that our president issued a ban based on religion. And for those who say it's not a Muslim ban, bullshit. And I think, like most of you, when I saw those news accounts, I was sick to my stomach. And I thought, what is happening in our own country? This is a country that was founded by refugees. We live in a state that was founded by a refugee. Right on the building, etched in stone, it talks about the importance of full liberty in religious concernments. That was the basis of the founding of our state, and in many ways the founding of our country. We are better than this. This is about our commitment to defending our values as Americans and our values as a country. The things that have made this country great are the goodness of our people and our commitment to values of equality, justice, and protecting the dignity of every single human being. And so I said to everyone here, do not grow weary, do not grow tired. We have a moral obligation to resist the policies of this administration that undermine the founding values of this country. And all of us have a responsibility to resist. No ban, no wall. I want to say that we also have to give a special thank you to the lawyers in our country. A special thank you to the American Civil Liberties Union, who proved that we still live in a country of men and women, and we live in a country of laws, not only a country of men and women. That our laws mean something, and our Constitution means something. And so I want to also say that we have a responsibility to stay in this fight. Part of their strategy of this administration is to put forth so much misinformation, so many horrible things that you're trying to sort through it while they're doing more. We cannot be distracted from the importance of staying in this fight. The very future of the kind of country we will have is at stake. I'll return to Washington tomorrow. We'll get to work to introduce legislation to reverse these executive orders, to defund these executive orders, and to do everything we can to demonstrate that the American people do not support this. I want to also acknowledge my colleague who is here, Congressman Langevin, who I know shares in these sentiments, and Senator Whitehouse, who's on his way from Washington to be here as well. Thank you all.